Hi everyone! It is so good to get our art program started this year. So if you're working remotely, we are starting the year off with our wishing leaves, and that's something that we often do every year. We set the intentions for the year. What are our goals? And so if you are Earth through Mercury group, you have a different kind of assignment. So in years past, we've done these leaves, right? Our wishing tree leaves. And if you're new to Wide School, don't worry. This is something that we've done. We've always written what our wish for the school year is, what we want to learn, and we've illustrated it on the back. Now, what we're going to do this year is we're doing things a little bit differently. I'm pushing you guys a little bit more. What you need to do is we have gotten a piece of white paper. And I've used cardstock paper. It's a little bit heavier. If you have watercolor paper or if you have any kind of thicker paper, that would be better, maybe in like a drawing sketchbook. If you don't and you only have computer paper, that's just fine. That'll work just fine. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get that piece of paper. Let me see. And you're going to fold it in half and cut it. So it becomes a smaller card like this. And it can be any size card. I like to keep them kind of small like this size because it makes them special. It makes them more unique when it's something smaller and you can add really good details and not have to worry so much about the size. So I've given every student just a white card. And the challenge is that you need to think about who you are right now, and inside represents where you want to go and what your goal is for the year. So I want to start off with Earth Group, and I'm going to give you some examples of stuff that they've done. So you have to think of what your design is and cut a space out in that design to reveal part of that goal inside. So this is going to create a negative space that then opens up and reveals an entire image behind it. So this student, and you know, this is beautiful. They even brought the design to the back. I love this. So in this it says, I want to learn more about weather. So this could represent kind of who she is right now. Maybe it's an interest in, you know, I don't know. To me, it kind of reminds me of The Flash or, you know, movies and things like that. So, you know, if this summer, maybe you watched a lot of movies or maybe you're interested in technology. I'm not quite sure what her symbolism for the outside is, but I want you to think about who you were this summer and what you enjoyed doing. And then when she flipped it over, this is what she wants to kind of focus on this year. So she drew, you know, this big lightning bolt and the rain coming down, and there's clouds. So this is really beautiful. This had a lot of thought behind it. I mean, her image even wrapped, which I think is really beautiful. This student, she created almost like a frame and wallpaper in the background. And so we cut this large rectangle in the center. And when you open it up, it says, I want to be a better friend. So this is her wish for the year. Her goal for the year is to be a better friend, to have great friendships, to be there for each other. And I think that's a beautiful wish for the school year. This one isn't complete yet, but I thought it was just so cool I wanted to share it with you. And she asked Mr. Dandy and me, we cut these out with an X-Acto blade. If you don't have an X-Acto blade that your parent can use at home, just poke a hole with a pencil and cut it out with scissors. You can do that too. So she told us which triangles she wanted to cut, and she said behind it she wanted a galaxy. So she traced those shapes, and then she painted them black and added white dots. But when you open it up, it's a beautiful surprise. And it says, I want to get better at decimals and fractions. I want to be better in art. I want to learn more art. I want to learn how to use watercolor. And then she says, I love art, which I like this one because I love art too. But I thought that was pretty awesome. So then we have, this is the last Earth Group one I wanted to show. I thought this was really interesting because she did a palette and she did some paint splotches, and we open it up and it's kind of like art has exploded everywhere. And so here she kind of put words. She wants to learn more in math, and she wants to draw realistic art. So she wants to learn about realism. So this is great because I can communicate this with the math teachers, and I also know in art what the students want to focus in on. So this is really great to know all of this. So our Mercury and Venus group, these are kind of cool. This one is a circle and it opens up, and she's gonna make these stars like a galaxy, but she said, they say the sky is the limit, and she hasn't completed it yet because that has the rest of her sentence isn't in here. But I think it's beautiful. She used spray paint. We spray painted it. She splatter painted some white paint on top, and she put what she cut out here, she taped right here, so when she spray painted it and she pulled it up, it created a negative space, so she can actually paint that to look like a moon if she wants. But again, you have to think within your design, what area do you want to remove, and kind of reveal a little bit about what your goal is on the inside. This one's pretty cool. This student said, I was on the TV and I gamed a lot this week, this summer, so this kind of represents that, the TV, but then when you open it up, it says, I want to learn calculus. So it's a pretty cool way that he got the colors from the TV and incorporated it in his design. Thought that was really awesome. This student isn't done, but her design's so cool. I just wanted to show you. This is Venus. So there's that. This one's pretty cool. It's not completed yet, but the design is, and it says, oh, it is completed. I want to understand more math terminology. So pretty cool. And this one, puzzles, the puzzle piece is missing, and it says algebra. So she wants to learn, but look at that beautiful design. So really, you are able to do whatever you want. I just want you to be thoughtful about it. I want to know a little bit more about what your hopes and your dreams are. I want to share it with the rest of the teachers here, and we want to continue to customize your curriculum here at Wide. And so this is a beautiful start to the year. And even though we're not together here in the building, we can be together through the projects that we're creating, and I think it's going to be really great. So you are free to do whatever you want. I'm excited to see it. Work on this, and I want you to capture it and attach it to this card. If you have any questions, just send me an email and we can, set up a Zoom if you need to. But I'm kind of excited to see the surprise of what you create. So I miss you guys. I can't wait to see what you create. I'll talk to you later. Bye.